guys, it's me Trevor, and for my tech assignment I decided to do a video. So here it is. We had to do what we learned out throughout the entire year, and there's no better way for me to describe it than to show you guys my computer. And how it relates to the units. So for our first unit we did security and ethics. And passwords should be at least 8 characters long, consist of numbers and letters, and symbols. My password is 12 characters long, not telling you what it consists of. The operating system was another unit that we did, and for my computer I chose Windows 7 because it's just so much better than Windows 8. It's just so much better. Yeah, it just is. Our next unit was PC troubleshooting. And for my computer, the motherboard actually comes with a 2-digit display, and depending on what digits show up on the display, I can figure out what is wrong with it. But other than that, when I put my computer together, I didn't even have any problems with it. Worked perfectly first time. For hardware was another unit that we did, and during it we did the hardware research assignment. I paid close attention during the motherboard, CPU, and graphics cards presentations, because I knew those were going to be a couple of key components when I was making my computer. So those really actually influenced my build that I decided to do in the end. Our last unit was networking, and my computer doesn't actually have a wireless network connection, so we had to use the network cable that I made in class, which is actually hooked up to the computer, and it's working really great. So I was doing a little bit more research on the internet, and I found out that I can actually make this piece of crap computer right here. That's right, this is from like the 1950s. Yeah, that happens. I can make it run just as fast, or if not faster, than my big computer right there. So stick around and find out how we do that. Alright guys, so for our first part of upgrading the computer, we're going to need some more metal into the system. So what we've set up is our homemade range for our pellet guns, and we're going to put some lead in the computer to help upgrade the components. So here we go.
Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys, we rowdy. Shout to all my lost boys. Shout to all my lost boys.
Alright guys, so we just finished up shooting the computer and inserting all the lead, and as you can tell, the damage is pretty extensive. So hopefully there's enough lead in there for us to move on to stage 2, which is installing the coolant. And one more step after that to making it run just as fast as my other computer. Alright guys, now that we have all the metal that we'll need to make the components, we're going to have to install a cooler. And the fastest way I know how to do that is put it in the snow. So yeah, let's get to that and make sure it doesn't overheat when we're running it. Alright, so now that we have the coolant, better get over and do the overclocking. Alright guys, now that we have our coolant, our metal for our components, we're going to put it in the oven to overclock it and make all the pieces fit together quite nicely. Alright, we're going to leave that in there for quite a while, as it needs to make sure that all the components fit nicely together. Alright guys, as you can see, we're at the starting line for the race between the big and fast computer that I just newly built this year versus the little half a computer that we did so much work on to make run as fast as possible. They will be competing in a race from the white starting line all the way across the floor to the red dry erase marker. And the one that gets there first wins. The race is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
6.5 hours later.
And as you guys can see, they both run at the exact same speed. It's been tested and proven, guys. My methods work. Thanks for watching.